Here in Hellerton, New Jersey. We're right off the main road area here, so it should be a decent bit of traffic here today.
What are you videotaping?
What am I videotaping?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Why are you videotaping us?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, what I do is I go around and I exercise and I stress test the First Amendment rights. So okay. All right, thought we were having a conversation, but didn't even want the answer to your question. It's a prime example of why I don't explain myself to these bozos. Police.
The auditor kicks things off outside a New Jersey dispensary, calmly explaining that he's exercising First Amendment rights. But the moment people notice the lens, attitudes shift fast. One employee asks questions, yet walks away before hearing the answer, proving how many people react emotionally before understanding the situation. Right away, the atmosphere shows the difference between curiosity and confrontation. And it becomes clear this encounter is going to spiral into something much bigger than a man holding a camera.
Nice, baby. Nice. Yes. Yes. Thank you for joining in, bro. Thank you very much.
I just want, what are you filming customers for?
I can't really hear you.
Oh, I was just asking, what are you filming?
Still, you only moved like 8 inches. I can't hear you.
Oh. Is there a reason you're filming customers? I'm just asking.
Was there a reason you were filming customers?
No, I was taking a picture of you because it's kind of a security risk. Just asking.
You were taking a picture of me because you were curious.
Yeah, because you're filming people walking out of the store.
So when you're curious about something, you just whip your phone out and start taking pictures? Is that it?
It is a secure facility, so I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Waving at the camera and happily joining the moment, while others immediately treat filming in public like a criminal act. One worker questions why customers are being recorded, but ends up taking photos himself, while criticizing the cameraman for doing the exact same thing. That contradiction exposes the double standard perfectly. The auditor keeps his composure, while the employee slowly realizes there's no actual law being broken. It's one of those moments where calmness completely dismantles suspicion without needing an argument.
I'm a secure person. What does that mean?
Okay, man. Just seeing what you were doing, that's all. Just making sure everybody was cool.
Everybody's all cool, man.
All right, man. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Take care.
Nice. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
A passerby asks about the video, hears the explanation, and immediately understands the purpose behind the filming. Instead of escalating, the conversation stays civil and productive, showing how differently these interactions go when people lead with communication instead of assumptions. But the peaceful moment doesn't last long because the arrival of the police vehicle instantly changes the atmosphere again. Even before officers speak, the tension rises simply because people assume law enforcement must respond whenever a camera appears in public.
Man, they're all over the place. Oh, I saw it. Nice. Nice.
Love it, man.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Thank you for joining in. How's it going?
Man. So tell me about it.
Tell you about what?
The video.
The video?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, what I do is I go around and I exercise and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press and public, and I see if I can find more people like you that even join in and support our rights.
Okay. Well,
Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your activism today, man.
Yeah,
Thank you for
absolutely.
joining in.
Happy to.
Absolutely.
All right, have fun.
Take care, man. It's weird. Another worker, so bold, but turns around his ID. Oh boy. Now we have the Howden police. Hopefully nobody called the police on this guy coming out and recording me. That wouldn't be very good. See if this guy's going to take up as many parking spots as possible. Oh no, no parking spot at all, just in the middle of the parking lot itself.
Some drivers wave, laugh, and play along, while others stare suspiciously from a distance. Then another passerby approaches politely and asks if a movie is being made. Instead of conflict, the conversation turns into a respectful discussion about constitutional rights. This moment matters because it highlights how differently public filming is perceived depending on personality and mindset. For some, a camera is automatically threatening. For others, it's simply freedom being exercised openly in public view.
Maybe he was thinking about getting weed. Are you joining in? All right. I don't know. Maybe. Thank you for joining in. Aha. See, I knew it. I saw it on the camera. I'm number one, baby. He knows it. I think that's a new model.
Demanding not to be recorded while aggressively closing distance himself. The irony is impossible to miss. He insists he's peaceful while acting confrontational at the exact same time. The auditor backs away repeatedly, trying to de-escalate while the man keeps pushing emotionally charged demands about authorization. This is where the encounter stops being about filming and becomes about ego, control, and personal reactions. The entire situation proves how quickly public interactions can escalate when emotion overrides logic.
How are you?
Good. I'm great. Are you making a movie?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, what you doing?
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Yes I do.
All right, well, I love to hear it. That's what we like to hear. Well, what I do is I go around and I exercise and I stress test the First Amendment right to record in public, and I see if
I love
I
it,
can find
man.
more people like you that support our rights. Absolutely.
up.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Have a good one. Oh boy.
You better get this thing out of my car.
Hey, get away! Dude, get away from me! Get away
Alright,
from me!
turn this
Get away
around.
from me! Get,
I do
get
not
the fuck away from me.
authorize you
Get
to
away
put
from me.
that. I am away from you.
Good, thank you.
I do not authorize you.
I don't authorize you to come up and get in my face.
Here you go. I'm backing up
Thank you.
again. Is that okay?
Take it easy now, okay?
Is that okay? with you?
Have a good day.
I am not threatening you. I'll come in peace. You may not post me anywhere.
I'm going to.
You may not possess me anywhere.
I do.
You do what you want to.
Thank you. I will. I'll continue to do that. I'll continue to do exactly that.
I'm gonna
take it
go
easy.
report you to the police.
What do you think they're going to do, big guy?
Great.
Come up to me and get in my face and tell me that you're going to call the police? You take it easy
I'm
now.
going there. I'm not calling.
Oh, what are they going to do still? And that's also what I run into. Crazy people like this. They get in people's faces.
One of the dispensary owners approaches calmly and explains concerns about customers potentially losing federal benefits or facing complications because cannabis laws still conflict federally. Unlike earlier confrontations, this conversation actually contains substance. The owner speaks respectfully, trying to explain why some customers fear being filmed entering the business. Even though the auditor disagrees, both sides finally communicate without yelling or threats. It's a rare moment where opposing perspectives are discussed openly, and viewers can actually understand the concerns coming from both directions.
And he has a dash cam. Just watch out. I'd be careful because I don't know if this guy is gonna.
No, that's okay. Can I explain? Perhaps
Hold
just
on.
another perspective.
I just need to make sure this guy doesn't do anything erratic and crazy. But didn't seem so to me. He could have fooled me. So go ahead. What did you want to say?
Yeah, so I just wanted to just share like another thought that you might consider.
Sure.
So you know this is a cannabis dispensary,
Absolutely.
right? Okay, good. You can tell by the big flags.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I'm one of the owners. I'm the co-owner and
awesome.
founder.
I love to hear
It's
it.
my brother and I.
Cool.
It's kind of a family business.
Interesting.
Yeah, so unfortunately, according to the Constitution, cannabis is not legal on a federal basis.
Okay.
So what happens is anybody that has a medical veterans card or receives, perhaps even has a gun license,
Yeah.
right? Unfortunately, there's
You have
fear
an audience.
because they could lose those benefits,
Lose what benefits?
medical VMA benefits.
Like,
They can lose the right.
so
to
if
carry
they're
a
coming in
gun.
for medical weed, you don't think you're not allowed to be a veteran and have a medical marijuana card at the
That's
same time?
correct.
That's correct. Okay.
Yeah, so
Well, that sounds like a problem for a
I
lot of people, but
know.
that's not my problem.
The owner asks for compassion toward customers, while the auditor argues that personal concerns cannot override constitutional rights in public spaces. Neither side fully backs down, but the conversation stays controlled and surprisingly civil despite the disagreement. That balance is what makes this segment stand out. Instead of chaos, viewers get a direct clash between privacy expectations and public freedoms. The auditor refuses responsibility for customers' legal fears, while the owner keeps appealing to empathy rather than authority. It becomes less about law and more about personal philosophy.
I will say
no,
that.
I know that, but for those that really believe in the Constitution, right? We're dealing with federal laws that aren't compassionate, you know?
I wish I could change those. Honestly, I would if I could.
Yeah,
I would if I could.
I hear you. So, you know, listen, you know, you have every right to do what you do. I appreciate 100% your point of view. I think you should be able to film anything, but I would just ask you just kind of to be sensitive about filming the people that are coming in and out, only because you're putting them at risk.
I'm putting them at risk. Like,
Well,
you're talking about the same kind of risk that the guy just came up and put me in?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see
Yeah.
You better get this f***ing thing out of my camera.
Hey, get away! Dude, get away from me!
Yeah, I didn't see.
I don't see how
I saw
exactly me
him-
standing
no,
on the sidewalk
I saw him
is
kinda
putting people
like
at
pull
risk.
up
Oh,
here.
we got another one joining in. Okay, see, I know you guys are okay with it. I know you guys are fine with it. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. Yeah, I know everybody's okay with me standing out here.
Yeah,
You
I don't have
you
a
guys are allowed to
problem.
go and record, and you know your employees are recording out here. So I know you guys are okay with it. I know.
Yeah.
Am I misunderstanding you here? Are you telling me to like not film people, or
No. I'm asking you to consider people's feelings.
okay? And
That's
how?
all.
Like how is? What do you mean?
Well, you know, some people that enter a legal cannabis dispensary that are purchasing cannabis.
One woman starts questioning the filming, but loses interest almost immediately once the conversation begins. Then another group jokes with the cameraman and even admits the recording probably improves the atmosphere instead of ruining it. The contrast between reactions becomes impossible to ignore. Some people arrive already upset, while others laugh, interact, and move on without any issue. This section quietly proves that attitude often determines the outcome of these encounters long before the conversation even starts.
Are still subject, unfortunately, to federal law, and some of them depend on those benefits.
Well, interesting, because we're all subject to federal law, realistically, and you know, if that's the case for somebody, if that's the case, if they have that issue, maybe they should either be getting it delivered or you know, shouldn't be coming, and maybe that's a personal issue that they have to hash out with themselves. But me standing on the sidewalk, I have nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with my rights, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm glad you support
No, I hear
those
you,
rights.
man. Yeah, I hear you. I'm just asking for just a little compassion.
What I don't see what you
A little
mean.
kindness.
I'm very kind. I'll keep up the kindness, though, if that's what you're saying. Absolutely. Apparently that's an owner, or the owner's brother. Maybe you guys can figure out who that is. Have a good one.
Workers begin openly talking with the auditor about cannabis laws, social media, and even personal habits. The tension that dominated earlier moments completely fades as casual conversation replaces suspicion. Instead of treating the camera like a threat, these employees treat it like entertainment and free promotion for the business. It's a complete reversal from the earlier hostility. This segment shows how quickly situations can calm down once people stop assuming bad intentions and simply communicate like normal human beings.